growing up, had been in the Southern Miss program, a Hattiesburg native. You see the first 5 she sent out there, including Jacayla Johnson, who's leading the Sun Belt in scoring, and Crystalline Rose dropped a dime off to Winter Rogers. She's hit over 75% from the line in conference play. Here's the first 5 for Arkansas State, which is going to be out here about 30 more seconds before the next 5 comes in. Zion Shannon knocks down the 3 as Crystalline Rose has a couple of early assists.
Yeah, Thursday night they start on the left side. Tonight they're on the right side shooting 3 ball, and you know they get that hot spot, and it's hard to stop Arkansas State. Okay, a missed assignment there.
Now we hear, Southern Miss's approach today maybe is to just run with Arkansas State. We'll see how that turns out as the turnaround pull up in the paint.
But Mamie really wasn't ready to kind of save that from going out of bounds.
Breland on the pull up knocks it down.
And against Southern Miss.
That shot deflected by Eve Cox, who had 4 blocks on Thursday night. Southern Miss crashing the offensive board. Ruddick off the side of the backboard from the corner. They stay 1 for 4 from 3-point range here early on.
Southern Miss has got some depth, so they're going to run. She's deadly there at the 15-foot mark with Southern Miss.
Dickerson chased down that offensive rebound and then nearly threw it away. Rose saved the turnover. Here's Shannon with a pass and scored off the glass. Now here they are down by 5.
Yeah, this first quarter is just critical for the Redwoods.
Rose high off the glass with the left hand and a foul.
Set the screens right and all that. You're going to have to really be focused. Southern Miss, decided to.
A-State just 2 of its last 10. Now make it 3 of its last 11 as Shannon got the shooter's roll on the 3.
B.D. Allen put some nice defense on Keats. They left her open, and there it goes. Cannot. That is something you don't see very often in college basketball.
We roll near a minute in this first quarter. McAllister will try from 3. Mimi knocks it down. Shot clock is off. Allen takes a 3, an ill-advised one with plenty of time for Southern Miss to get on the run, and they're going to get fouled with a half a second to go.
From the free throw line.
Allen missed it.
That's a focus issue. That is a focus issue.
So the Red Wolves will inbound it, and that's all. And the first 10 minutes are in the books. Fast-paced as we expected, and after those first 10 minutes, it's A-State trailing by 4. She drops it into Rogers, who missed underneath, and then it was Carly Keats who pulled down the board. Shot up on the other end will go.
Have learned a little bit about Arkansas State and the way they play.
Rose through the inbounds and stepped back in and got it from Winter Rogers. Tarver lets it go. 3-pointer good. Gets it back from Eve Cox. Now McAllister will try to tie it up. 3 wouldn't go. Allen the rebound and the putback.
Last trip instead of passing off because that was a jump ball.
So it does get the arrow swung back to Arkansas State as Keats gets to the free throw line and knocks down the jumper.
And they would have played 10 had White not been injured in the last game. She's not on the floor today.
Bella Weary got to the paint and got the roll.
Got the roll.
Back to a 1-point game again.
They need that aggressive offense.
Hart went at Eve Cox, who got the block. And then it's into the hands of McAllister. Weary off the glass again to put A-State on top, and the Lady Eagles want to talk it over.
Had a lot of experience.
So the Miss called the timeout. They had to inbound it against the press, and boy, somehow that pass over everybody found Hart, who was able to catch it and score with a foul. So the Miss back up by a single point. As that pass deflected away, it's Sieper over Weary. Allen has it around the top of the key. Shot clock under 10. McAllister for 3, wouldn't go. Cox got the offensive rebound, needs rid of it. Found McAllister, cut into the basket. 2-point Southern Miss lead as we start to play near the 2-minute mark here in this first half. Shannon and Keats dancing inside the paint, and Zia Shannon leads that dance. And the official knew it as well. But it's worth a shot. Point your way every time.
That's right.
Shannon to the bucket again with the left hand.
How tough is that?
Shannon.
For a foul as well when they don't utilize your screen.
Breland caught in a trap, got it into the front court. Now numbers for Southern Miss. And Hart is able to finish to put the Lady Eagles back on top. Clocks are basically identical. A-State didn't handle the end of the first quarter real well, and they're going to shoot it pretty early in this one, but Shannon scores.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens here with the final 3 seconds. They force a turnover. She drives in and scores ahead of the buzzer with a foul, which is her second. Winter Rogers completes the 3-point play. So the Red Bulls get 5 points in the final 3 seconds of the second quarter. And that will send them into the locker room with a 4-point lead as the home team hit 4 of their last 5 shots. Have some really good stretches to start the second half. We'll see what today has in store. Just like the game down in Hattiesburg again. Red Bulls opened this third quarter with an 8-0 run in the first 40 seconds of the quarter, and that won't be the case here.
Sometimes as a shooter, you know exactly where it's going to go when you see it go up.
Winter Rogers off the feed from Zia Shannon couldn't finish, and here comes Southern Miss pushing the other way. Breland on the pull-up. I love that.
She's good at that. Hey, Breland and Johnson hit that 15-footer beautifully, better than anybody in the league. Those two are really good at that 15-foot jumper.
Shannon trying to get A-State on the board in the third quarter, and she does. That is an interesting call, huh?
Ghost man on third.
Chrislyn Rose with the left hand got it to fall. Here's Dickerson in the corner. Her 3-pointer in and out. Dickerson's having a hard time getting one to go, but she gets the steal, and we'll see if she can get that one to fall.
Yeah.
She does.
Maybe that'll help her get going here.
And now Southern Miss is going to grab a timeout. Finished with 5 more turnovers than they had points. 39-34, and there's another turnover and a bucket for Arkansas State. Weary drew a little contact, threw a shot off the mark.
Probably not a great decision there.
Timms, good look underneath, and it's Hart finishing right under the rim with a foul.
But they're doing it at the free throw line.
Rebound battled for, and eventually it was Berkayla Gray coming out with it. The ball is loose. They beat the 10-second count. Johnson got to the paint and scored with a foul. Couldn't get the free throw to go. She now has 6 points on 3 of 6 shooting. Ruddock from 3. Yes.
Yeah.
4-point A-State lead. Here's Shannon to the paint, to the glass.
Oh, nice move.
Back into the scoring column again, where she's got 19 on the day.
You know, she's 5'8", 5'9", but she really plays bigger than that. She really knows how to extend her body up into the glass.
Runner off the glass on the other end, up and good for Melody Timms. And the A-State lead is 4. Here's Tarver open, her 3, good. Shannon, a little head fake, had to give it up. Then got it back from Tarver.
Just a little shake and bake there.
She gave it to Cox, who finished with the left hand. She'll lob it out to Chrislyn Rose, and they'll reset as we go under 2 to play in the third quarter.
Maybe they can buy themselves a little time here offensively just to get to that fourth quarter.
Rose to the bucket, finished with the left hand.
Left hand finish, nice job.
6 points, 5 assists for Chrislyn Rose. The A-State lead is 9, largest of the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of times Chrislyn could be more aggressive offensively. She's definitely a team player. E. Cox.
Shannon across the paint, gave it to McAllister. Her three-pointer is good.
This team knows each other well. They know each other well.
She knocks it down. It's a 10-point lead for Arkansas State as we go under a minute to play in the third quarter.
And I can tell you that's by design. I mean, they work on that every day.
Hard an offensive rebound and a putback.
You know, and they may have to give up some of those to keep their post player in the game.
Tarver beats them to the other end and gets a layup. Final 10 seconds of the quarter. Timms nearly double dribbled. Tarver makes her take a air ball at the horn. Good defense there by Mia Tarver, and Arkansas State ends up hitting its final 3 shots from the field. The Red Wolves shot 58% from the floor in the third quarter, outscored Southern Miss by 6, and will take a 10-point lead into the fourth quarter. Yeah, Red Wolves poised to get some free throws, but they're going to have to hit them. Shannon out to McAllister, extra pass in the corner, got an open three that's knocked down by Dee Allen. The lead back to 10. A-State trying to build on that. Here's a three from the other corner. No. And on a dead run, Johnson's got the board, and Zion Shannon made a good decision. Well, she might have got a little hobbled up. She's got the ball in her hands. Now gave it to Keats. Timms down the paint. Good drop off to Hart, who finishes underneath. McAllister, left wing three, no. Long rebound, chased down by Timms, who takes a head of steam all the way to the bucket.
You get a good look at double score.
McAllister out to an open Shannon for three, wouldn't go.
That was an outstanding pass off the baseline for Mimi McAllister.
Keats, good pass to Johnson, who scores on the other end. Playing without Crystalline Rose, who fouled out quite a while ago. Crystalline Rose fouled out a while back. Both their bigs playing with 4 fouls, including Winter Rogers, who knocks down a big 15-footer, and then Winter Rogers' sister, Destiny, grabs the timeout. Johnson going to the bucket. That's no surprise. Hart, an offensive rebound, missed the putback, and Winter Rogers grabbed the rebound, which is her 9th against that defense. And she gets it to go. 2 big makes from Zion Shannon, who now has 24 points.
Don't foul. Why would you foul there in that situation? Work her down the floor, container. I think Arkansas State will probably call a timeout here.
And Destiny Rogers, who had 2 timeouts to use, is going to grab a 30 here to get it to the front court. Southern Miss inbounding. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound Dickerson, and she's fouled with 19.8 seconds to go. Dickerson missed the first, trying to push it back to a 10-point lead, and she does. That's the largest lead Arkansas State. Final few seconds. Deep 3 wouldn't go. 3 shots up for Southern Miss. They won't go. Zion Shannon gets the rebound, and that will do it. A-State with a fight on its hands, but the Red Wolves stay in that bunch atop the Sun Belt standings.